is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here for another episode, and today I am going to be doing a top 5 fall baits for you. So I'm gonna go back over there somewhere in my backyard area, and I'm gonna set up a tripod, and I am going to show y'all my top 5 favorite baits, or just 5 baits that produce some good fish for me just year-round in the fall. Thank you for barking, dogs. Thank you. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so my first bait of choice would be the jig. You guys know that I've recently been a huge fan of the jigs. Sorry for that guy doing yard work over there. I can't really help it. It's probably like one of the best spots in my yard. But I have also started making my own jigs right there. I can make some pretty cool colors. I can make anything, really, because I buy the single skirts, and then I put all the skirt material together, put the bands on them, put the jigs together. So I really like doing that. It's really fun. And alright guys, so you're gonna need to subscribe so you can stay up to date with what is going on. We've got some good plans for the future with some jigs. But that said, the setup I would use would be a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy with a high-speed bait casting gear ratio, and then I'd probably throw this on probably 15 to 17 pound line, or your choice. But right now, because I don't have too much money, so all I've got is 15, so that's what I use, and it's worked perfect. Alright guys, so the next bait is the Lipless crankbait. I haven't been using this one a whole lot recently, but I do like this pattern. It is kind of like a shad pattern. I think this is made by Bagley. I've gotten several of these in my LTBs, and I use these crankbaits up a lot. The one I've been throwing most recent is the Strike King Red Eye Shad in like I think crawfish pattern, but I really like this one right here. I throw this on I throw it on my Denali 7.6 medium heavy, which you can just cast this bait a mile. So if you haven't already, go check out Denali rods. And then the reel I'd use is a probably 6:4 to 1 gear ratio reel. It's kind of like that average bait casting reel with a pretty good speed, so you can reel it real fast. You can yo-yo it, which is where you cast it out, let it sink down, pop it back, and let it flutter back down. But that's that. Pretty sweet bait. Let's get on to number 3. Alright guys, so number 3 would be a Shaky Head with a creature bait. Now I just picked out a creature bait, and this happened to be the Zoom brush hog, but you can really throw anything on it. Sometimes I throw the Rage Tail Rage Bug, or Structure Bug, the Rage Crawl, I think, Brush Hog, and a couple other plastics, creature plastics on it. Let's see if I can get the hook out. So the hook I use is the, what is this? It's a Shaky Head, like that. I can't think of the brand right now, but I love these Shaky Heads. I use 1/4 ounce, which is a good medium weight. It's heavy enough to where you can cast it out a good distance. And then I don't use the screw lock ones. I use this little nail one right there, which it's a lot easier. You don't have to screw it on there. And with these brush hogs, they're pretty juicy, and so it's a whole lot easier to just slide it up and it fits right on there. But that's that. I throw this again on my jig rod 7.1 medium heavy with a fast gear ratio. So that's that. Let's get on to number 4. Alright guys, so number 4 would be the Reg Cutter Worm, or really any ribbon tail worm or straight tail worm, for that matter. This is Cutter Worm and Green Pumpkin. This is one of my recent favorites. I don't think y'all have seen me do a full video on this. Recently I used to use it a lot because I got in a LTB, but I recently just haven't used it much. But I throw this on as well as Shaky Head, or I also throw it on like a weightless Texas rig, or a weighted Texas rig with like a 3/16 ounce bullet weight. not pegged, or you can peg it if you're throwing it in brush. But that's that. If you're throwing it in brush, I recommend like a 7.3 medium heavy or 7.3 heavy, or higher, with a fast gear ratio, 8:1 to 1, 7:1 to 1, whatever floats your boat. I think that's how it goes. Or if you're throwing it on a Shaky Head or Texas rig, a 7.1 medium heavy, that jig rod that I've been talking a whole lot about, y'all can throw this on there as well. Let's get on to the last bait. Alright guys, so the last bait is the Gambler Little Easy, or a swim bait on a little swim bait head. This head is by, I think, Bass Pro, I think, makes this, or Gambler. Oh, that company just came to me. The Shaky Head company is Spot Remover. That is that. Alright, finally, I got that. But this bait did a whole lot for me last year during the fall. I haven't fished with it a whole lot this year, but I throw this a whole lot during the fall, and it just looks like a little shad. You can throw this up in clear pockets if you're on lakes, or little cutouts in ponds. I throw this a whole lot in up in the backs of creeks, because shad will go up there, and they're a little bit bigger this time of year because they've had from spawn all the way up to fall, that whole time to grow up and become a little bit more mature. So they're a little bit bigger, and they go up and they just munch. Bass just munch on these little shad. So that is that. I throw this on a medium heavy or a medium sometimes. But that is that. So that is that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something a little bit about fall fishing, with throwing some more shad, imitating bait fish, or if you're going to be fishing a little bit deeper, throw some worms or creature baits on jigs or shaky heads. But that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned, and I just got my MTB in the mail on like Wednesday, I think, and I'm waiting for my LTB to come in, and so I can do kind of like a Battle of the Boxes video. So that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next episode of LMB Nation. Peace.